Hello, welcome back to Azerbaijan, round 5 of STB season 18 tier 2. We had a few technical issues. Mercury's Xbox decided to go to sleep on us this evening. Qatar is your pole sitter here in Azerbaijan. Second is Norris, that's a strong performance from him. Third is Bram. Elder is in P4. Semi-K P5, that is your top 5 there in qualifying. Mercury, are we all back up and running for Azerbaijan?
Yeah, looks like we're all good. Don't know what else to say about that. Yeah, had an absolute seizure, but TMI Qatar with a lap out of nowhere and is on pole position.
Yes, I'll carry on with the grid. 6th is Charles. 7th, disappointing qualifying from Tavares. He'll start 7th on the grid. 8th, Tommy Rill. 9th, Alfa Janino. 10th, Croton. 11th, Alisson. 12th, Le Bruno. 13th, Brothers. 14th, Niflo. 15th, Young LMX. And 16th on a set of mediums is Muzza. So he'll have a fresh set for the race. So, yeah, Mercury. I mean, Norris P2. He looked pretty strong in the Tier 1 yesterday. What can we expect from him?
Well, he does have very, very strong pace around here, but I'm not sure about his consistency over the course of the race. Obviously, we hope to see him up there lap after lap, but it will be a question of whether he can do that. We know the likes of Bram Nilsson, even Qatar as well, that their consistency is what gives them the results. So I think there's no question on the pure pace of Norris. It would just be whether he can keep it up the barriers and get the result he needs.
Right, well, it looks like everyone outside the top 10 is opting for a set of hards. That's quite a a different move. I mean, I was personally going to be starting on mediums, but obviously I'm in this aircon box. So, Bradders opts for a set of mediums. So different strategies going on. We've got Young on a set of mediums. So yeah, not everyone's going for hards. It's a mix. It's a mixture. But yeah, Mercury, how important is it going to be? Because none of the drivers outside the top 10 are starting on softs. That's quite a big deal.
Yeah, I think we sort of knew that wasn't going to happen. The softs only last 7 laps tops. You don't want to take them any longer than that. So the logical strategy is to do hards to mediums or mediums to hards if you get the opportunity to. But I do think overall, if there are no safety cars, that the soft to hard will still be the quickest strategy, especially because of the pace of the guys that are on the softs.
Well, we'll have to see. Obviously, this is one of the more longer tracks on the calendar. Not as long as Singapore. Races, I mean. Not as long as Singapore, but obviously, 130. Well, high 130s, like 39s, isn't it, in the race? 40s. And a 26-lap race is quite a long sort of race. It's going to be quite demanding for the drivers, Mercury, here in Baku.
Well, the thing about street circuits is that they take ultimate concentration at all times. Maybe Baku less than the likes of Monaco and Canada and Singapore, because you do have some longer straights and the track is slightly wider.
Yeah.
But it does take concentration for a very long time, and obviously the laps are very, very long, as well as there being 26 of them, meaning that it is going to be quite a long race for the drivers.
So then Qatar's going to come round the corner. Then he's going to warm up those tyres. Get them spanking hot here in Azerbaijan. I don't know when it actually takes over the car. Qatar's still in control, warming up those tyres.
Just before the pit entry.
And warming up those tyres
over the DRS line.
Something that I've always loved about Baku is you've got the back straight opposite to the pit straight. You can see it on the broadcast view. It's quite nice, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're about less than a metre away from each other and halfway across the lap. So it is an odd layout, to say the least. It is just one barrier that separates the two straights. But they're lining up to the grid now, Maudi. So you usually ask the questions. I'm going to ask you this week. Who have you got for the victory for the race tonight?
I'm going to go Norris.
You say Norris. I'm going to say Bram Nilsson.
I don't want Bram to win tonight.
Shade.
He annoyed me before the Grand Prix, but we'll see. Anyway,
We've got
jokes
no
aside,
broken lights tonight. That's nice to see.
Jokes aside, we're going to wait for these lights to come out on the gantry here in Azerbaijan for round 5 of the season. It's 2 lights, it's 3 lights, it's 4 lights, it is 5 lights at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix lights, and away they go. Great start from Norris. He's already picked up the lead of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. They come up in turn 1. Norris leads Cash and tries to defend around the outside, but Norris leads the drivers as they come through turn number 2 now. We've got Ilda defending P4. P4 Brown round the outside of the Renault side by side now as they approach down to turn number 3. Going to be side by side. It's going to be ERS there for Ilda as they come down.
And his teammates in slipstream as well. He's going to be under pressure here, Bram. He's already lost a position off the start, and he's outbroke himself. He's gone. He's off.
He's gone off. Bram's out of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I'm going to swear he's fucked it.
He just got too hot on the brakes, trying to defend from his teammate. He needed to keep the position off the start, and he's in the runoff.
I shouldn't laugh. That's really funny. And Mazza then is trying to cut his way through this little pack here. We've got Young and Alisson as they come through. Quite a close battle going on between them 3 down at the back, Mercury. But Norris, what a start. What a start, and he leads the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. What are your thoughts about that? Norris P1.
Yeah, he got that launch that he needed to. There was absolutely no wheel spin, and the second phase of releasing that second clutch, he just absolutely aced it. So, fantastic start from him, and that's what he needed. He's now got a clear track ahead of him.
Sorry, Bruno's got wing damage. He's behind Cineflow, he's got wing damage. Brad is going to be inside now of the Alfa Romeo. Yeah, Bruno's going to have to pit.
Oh, Brad's
lost the back end.
Oh. And Bruno's hit the wall as well.
Yeah, Bruno already had end plate damage there. God, it's all kicking off him.
I think he's using a lot of ERS, but I'm not sure he's got straight line speed.
Oh, next is followed by Kata, followed by Elder. Or Elder, rather. If you're, you know, Portuguese like me. 5th, Tavares. He's had a decent start. He's made up a few positions from the start there, Mercury, what he needed to do. 6th is Charles, 7th, Juninho, 8th, Brooken. He had a great race back in Spain, so he'll be open for another one like that here in Baku. 9th is Tommy Rill, and 10th is Cineflow. I'm talking of Tommy Rill, trying to have a look there at the inside of Crook, and Crook goes deep there into the...
he's under pressure now.
That 6th corner. Whatever corner it is, Crooken is under pressure, as you say there.
So Bram still on this train.
And the Bruno's out.
Safety car. Yeah, he didn't box with the front wing damage, and he's in the wall at turn 4.
Yeah, Bruno is out of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. First retirement on laps 2 rather.
I think Brown would have been hoping for a full safety car there, as it would have put him at least back in contention. He could have boxed for hards to the end.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing in the braking zone, to be honest. I ain't got there.
It's a corner that is, if you're battling with other drivers and you've got people restricting your view, it can be one that catches you out. So I assume he was just focusing on both the car in front and Semike, his teammate behind, and then just forgot where his braking point was.
That's not very good to use the place in line. Anyway, the race continues. Mercury, Norris lead. At the RS
yeah, Udair's nailed this virtual safety car restart. Kat's under pressure now.
Yeah, he's got the Renault behind him. He's going to offer a bit of overtake over as he can stay behind. No DRS for Kata.
Tommy Real going for the move.
Up the inside. There you go. P number 8 for Tommy Real there.
YX as well making a move down the inside of Allison. Allison outbreaks him though on the hards, but goes very wide. Going to be side by side. And he does get the move done in the end.
But I'm catching up to these guys. You just want to get two.
And Tavares up the inside, side by side. Tavares on the outside. Sorry, it was Semike. Went for the move.
Way up, Paul. Tavares locked up a bit there. Has he got wing down?
Hard to tell unless we get a good camera angle. looks alright.
I think he has he?
No, his front wing's intact.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bit weird, the camera angles around here.
We've got a yellow flag. That's Mozza, that's Span.
Oh, has there been a scare with Ram?
Well, it was close to Brown on track, but not sure if there was. Tim Arcata's really struggling at the moment, and Norris has already built a 2-second gap. I think Uder is looking to get on with this.
Here
he wants to chase Norris.
I mean, I'm here for this. I mean, I did say Norris was going to win, so...
Yeah, and I said Bram, so commentator's curse.
Yeah.
At its finest. But it looks like it should be an easy move from Uder. Has to go defensive though.
Has he got wing damage?
And he's got front wing damage. Right hand end plate, and he's into the pits.
Oh, and
so that explains his lack of pace.
Yeah.
And it's Tommy Real with the fastest lap. So good luck from him.
Yeah, Tommy Real is really sorry for the call, reading in Janino here.
And Janino is hustling the 2 Red Bulls as well.
Demi-Cat's doing a decent job at the moment.
Yeah, got very strong pace.
Yeah, got very good pace.
Uder's just cut the gap by 5/10 man in 1 sector. So
Norris
has made a big mistake.
Oh, wow, Tommy Real was very close to back in Barrett.
Yeah, Janino has had a really slow middle sector here. And there's not really anywhere for Tommy Real to go for an overtake, but it's going to give him the incentive to get close and then try and use that DRS down a straight. Janino just about hanging in the DRS zone at the moment. Oh, and he spun!
Tommy Real fucked it, he's in the wall.
Just too much throttle out the exit. Obviously these tyres are going to be starting to go off now. That mixed with the low downforce nature of the circuit just meant, yeah, he's gone. But look at the gap out in front, Maldi.
Huh?
Look at the gap out in front. Uder's taken a second in 1 lap.
So
it wasn't a fluke.
Yeah,
this is the pure pace.
But Tommy Real just completely snuffed it down into the I don't know what these drivers are doing
Charles, I think, is going to go for a move on Tavares here.
Slipstream, here we go.
We've seen Red Bulls battling in Baku before.
DRS.
A bit too far back on this occasion.
Christian Horner will be on that team radio and he'll be livid right now. He's scared.
Yep, Tavares fighting for this championship, as we said. And with Bram down at the back, this is where Uder and Tavares need to take advantage and rack in those points.
Yeah, but Bram obviously fast up the race now. So he's just going to want to try and clear the traffic as quickly as possible. He's definitely quicker than, I would say, everyone around him. So
those softs will be going off very soon. I would assume he'd go for an undercut and try and make his way back through with some fresh tyres early on. But he's got quite a bit of a gap. He's going to need some relentless pace in these last 20 laps.
What's going on with Norris? Norris is really losing pace at the moment.
He is, yeah. And Uder, as I said, he's taken 2 seconds in a lap and a half here. So, has Norris got any damage?
I don't think Norris has got damage. Oh, wait.
Yeah, just struggling for pace at the moment. No, his front wing's fine.
I always think
so he's just struggling for pace early on.
I'm so confused. Uder's now got the overtake enabled. He takes it off there quickly.
Oh, Norris, massive understeer.
Yeah, Sem had a lot of oversteer.
Here he goes, Maldi.
Is Norris going to pit? No, because he's been blocked off by Ilder's there, and Ilder takes the lead. Azerbaijan Grand Prix now. Norris
into the pits. Tavares, Janino.
Could just Norris maybe now could follow Ilder and try and get back past it in turn 3. But
he might go back for a move here into turn 3.
DRS.
Doesn't seem like he's interested. And Ram stays out. I was thinking he'd go for an undercut, but nope.
I'm me, to be honest.
But Kata as well went in. Oh yes, he got front wing change, didn't he? So he may get a. Oh, Udez with a big slide there, and he's still sliding. And I think he's going to lose the lead. Here he is. I'm not sure what happened there.
Norris
It
takes the
looked
lead,
like
but
he
he's
had a
second. Have a
puncture.
go.
He was that
Sem
slow.
is close now. Sorry to cut you off. Sem is getting close now. It's these two are going to battle. Is it going to be a battle of the pit
This is just
crews?
helping the guys behind massively.
Is it in the battle of the pit crews? Charles is closing in as well.
Yeah, the guys behind lost a load of time early on, but they will be gaining.
I think the pit stop is going to be Williams versus Renault versus Haas.
Yeah,
Haas
Renault will have the
other
first
ideas
pit
because they're going to
box.
have a double stack on this lap, I think, if they both, when they both pit.
Yeah, Brown's going to have to go one extra lap as well. And there's an incident in the castle section.
Janino's crashed in the castle.
Oh, virtual safety car. I think Kata was involved in that.
Damage. And now Janino can't get out the castle section.
Yeah, he's having to reverse. And this is really going to help the leaders, Maldi. They're all going to be in the pits. And it is going to be a battle of the pit stops, as you said. Norris going to the right-hand side. Yeah, and he switches back in late. All of them into the pits. And this is really going to hurt Bram. This is really going to hurt Bram. But they will gain a pretty big advantage. It is green now, so it won't be as big as maybe they were hoped. So, who's going to get the best of the pit stops, Maldi?
Norris did have wing damage.
Yeah, Norris has been held.
Norris had wing damage.
Oh.
Changed his
He must have had very, very, very small wing damage. It wasn't visible. But it is Udair who comes out in the lead, but he's now under pressure from Semike, and he's got plenty of ERS to go for a move here with DRS in the slipstream. Into turn 3, Udair doesn't defend from it, and Semike up the inside. It's move done.
Net P1.
You can see how much time Brown's lost. He's only 2 seconds ahead of these guys, and he's got a pit stop to do.
Well, that's why you got to pick your braking point. Right then. Janino has just come out of the pit lane. He's had an absolute stinker in P13 now. Siniflo's retired. I don't know what's happened to him.
And Charles getting the move down on Allison. So can you dare now fight back against Semike? Semike looks like he's got the pace at the moment.
Yeah, I think he's the quickest car on the circuit.
Brown should be in the pits this lap.
But he's just going to have insane slipstream, insane overtake. DRS.
Yeah, he's not using any of his ERS though, so I just want him to follow it at the moment.
Interesting. I just want to follow Sem in the slipstream all the way down the straight. That's interesting.
So Bram's going to come out behind Tommy Real, I think. He's going to be near Tommy Real on the exit. They're going to be side by side, I think. Yeah, and it is side by side, and there's contact between the two
Bram's
of them.
up the inside, and he's nearly hit the Afro man. He's had a shocking race.
Yeah, it's just not gone his way so far.
Yeah. A lot of Bruno well last night, you know, he made a mistake, cracked
Norris goes for a move possibly here. Allison defending, goes very deep though.
Well,
Norris is going to want to get past him for the castle section, but Allison just parks it in the middle of the road.
lagging a little bit as well.
To go. He's just, yeah, he's really slow and he's just parking it on the apex. Norris not going to be happy with that.
Well, I mean, it's all legal what Alisson is doing.
He should get an easy move down the straight. But Udair looking to fight back again on the Hush driver as they approach YX as well.
They've got Unix, Elenex ahead of them as well. Back marker driver.
Renault had to lift off there. He was going to hit the back of the house, and this could be really close going into turn 1. It looks like Udair wants to get the move done. Semike will have the DRS to defend. And he flicks out the way to get the slipstream away from the Renault driver.
And the
DRS
Alpha,
is
the
just
Alpha
going to
Tauri
save
is going
Semi
to go to
here.
the pits as well. And rounding outside goes Elder, but good defending there from Semi. DRS then. No overtake though for these drivers. Seem to know how to use it, but it's slipstream. Semi goes quite well, yeah, quite late actually to the inside, but it is a little illegal. Second place still for the harsh driver. Fourth is Charles, who's catching. Slowly but surely to these two.
And Norris did get the move done on Allison as well on that lap.
I said Norris was going to win.
Well, anything can happen.
Oh, top boss on
Early
action.
days.
Tavares. It's battling every lap.
Real on the fresher tyres.
This is a great
the
spectacle.
softer tyres.
So, did Tommy Real pick for
I don't know
medium?
why he's gone on a set of mediums. He's going to have to box again. He's going to lose him a lot of places. Yeah, interesting.
Okay. Oh, he's at the inside wall. I think he might have damage, I don't know.
Are you there looking to go for the move again? Already using a bit of his ERS.
Oh, Carlos is
He's
down!
going to get a flag.
Carlos has crashed out the
Oh.
Grand Prix. He's pinned
And
it.
it's another VSC.
He's pinned it, Mercury. I don't know what happened there. I just tried flicking to Elder. And Carlos is out. Carlos has crashed out. No wing.
And Bradders takes that opportunity to pit, so he's going to gain from that.
What's happened there, Mercury? Whoa.
I think he's just lost it on the
crazy.
curve. On the exit of... Yeah, on the exit towards the straight.
That's crazy. That
And,
really helped Tommy Real.
just smashed the wall.
Bradders, sorry.
Yeah, he's still got some work to do though. Where is he going to come out is the question. He should get ahead of Bram Nilsson, just about.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's now got Bram Nilsson to battle with. Allison and Tommy Real both got box, so this is for Bram Nilsson gets a great virtual safety car restart, goes down the inside of Bradders, gets the position back from the racing point. So Bram is back up into provisional P4.
P4?
So if it is damage, then he's on his way back.
I feel really sorry for Carlos. I don't know what happened. I think he just... Well, he crashed, but I don't know. I don't know how. Oh,
Interesting enough, Udead doesn't take any curb through Esports Corner. And he's still got this very strong pace. And he's going to make a move here, I think.
Maybe just into your tyres, or he's scared about the curb, I don't know. In the slip show, that was pretty aggressive there. That was nearly contact.
And Janino's out. And that's in the castle section. And there's a pile-up, by the looks of it. And there's another virtual safety car. I think Tavares has lost his front wing. Yeah, him and Janino have come together. And Allison has come into the pits. Is he going to try and take the mediums to the end?
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy race.
Yeah, 3 VSCs already. That realistically should have been a full course safety car, but...
Yeah, there's no full safety cars. I mean, a full safety car would be pretty good. Baku always seems to have so many retirements. It's pretty mad. I'm just thinking about where I would be in this race by now.
Oh my goodness, Brad has nearly just smashed into the back of Bram. And now he's completely lost DRS on the Hush driver.
They're not doing very well tonight, are they, Queen?
No, I mean, we had 4 retirements. And nearly a few more as well. And there's another one. Tavares
has gone.
And that's big for the championship as well.
Oh yeah, it is.
I'm not sure why he's retired in the pits when he is going for that championship. That's better for Bram Nilsson, of course. Although Udair, who, if he stays where he is, will be second in the championship. He is leading this race.
Yeah, I know the Tier 2 Championship is a lot closer than Tier 1, so... Right, it's going to be DRS for Sem then, Mercury. They come down the straight.
And he might go for it into turn 1 here. Oh, he sticks his nose in. And he's going to throw up the inside at turn 2 as well. And again, he just sticks his nose in. Udair gives him the space though.
DRS.
He's gone defensive. Semi-K not using any ERS here.
Norris is still... I swear the gap was
yeah, it's coming down. These guys are really slowing each other down. I mean, Norris had a front wing change. And he's only 2.5 behind, so... I'm not sure how long he had that wing damage for, but if he keeps up at this pace, then it was most likely that he'd had it from quite early on.
Yeah.
But the question is, can he keep it out the wall for the rest of the race and keep this pace up?
I think he can. I mean, obviously, my prediction is more lucky. You know, it's just the, you know, the look from Maldi, isn't it? So yeah, 2.4 seconds the gap now. So yeah, I think Norris is still going to win this race. Yeah, commentator's curse right there. Semi doesn't use the curb either.
No, neither of these.
Norris does though. Norris does.
I think that's where he's gaining most of his time as well.
Maybe.
Udair's really got his foot down on this lap.
That gap's still going to come down. Look at the slipstream. It's going to be so powerful round back. DRS then enabled. That 2 moves.
Well, he's far enough from front. And there's only 1 move back towards the racing line.
Quite a quiet Grand Prix now. I mean, that's what we had last night in Tier 1. It was quite a quiet race in the...
it was quiet. Safety car on lap 18.
Well, the middle stage I'm talking about. Like this time in the race, it's very quiet at Baku.
Well, Bruno will hit the wall. I would have said that was quite exciting. Had a first different winner of the season last night in Jamham.
Well, that's not very good because my fate. Sorry, Bruno didn't win.
Yep, we know you love your Brazilian drivers.
Yeah, it would
I think you might change your nationality to Brazilian if you could.
I would, to be fair. Right then, Mercury. Norris did, in the classes section, get the gap down to 2.1, but somehow it's gone all the way up to 2.5 now, so just about 4 tenths in one section of the circuit. So,
well, the fact that he's even closing the gap when these guys have got slipstream and DRS is all credit to his pace. It's going to be very difficult for him to get even relatively close to these guys.
I think if they go side by side in the middle sector, that's when we're going to see him.
Yeah, when these guys start battling, he just needs to get himself in a position where he's there and ready to capitalise. But yeah, there's not much going on at the Grand Prix at the moment. Sort of a game of chess up front at the moment.
What about the mind games? You know, Semi has to try and force Ilda into a mistake. Still keep that DRS pressure on the back of the Renault. To be honest, I don't know why they put the DRS down this straight. It's quite a short straight. I'm not really know they're taking the opportunity down into the corner that follows. So I'm not really sure why they put it down there. Is it? Do you have to have 2 DRS zones a circuit? Or is it 1? Or
no,
can you have 1?
They try and create more overtaking opportunities.
Not so many overtaking opportunities here to see. Semi's lost his end plate.
Oh,
on the class
no.
section, Mercury. That's it. Yeah.
And in the words of Maldi,
That's really-
he's fucked it.
Yeah, he's fucked it. The famous
And-
words of myself. Fucked it.
See whether he decides to pit. He's already lost 2 seconds. And Norris is now on the back of him, so I assume he might come into the pits. He will come out
medium.
around about 7th.
Still though, that's
maybe
so
8th.
sad.
Yeah, it's a shame.
That's really.
Don't think Semi. I mean, he's scored in every race so far this season, but his best result is a P5. Obviously on for the victory in this race, and he does box.
Let's see if Norris can catch up there to the back of the building. Because that's really the only battle we're going to be.
This helps Bram though.
Maybe Bram and Tommy will. But yeah, I mean, Baku not delivering here in T2. But what we are seeing is Alisson on the back of Young then as they come down into the third one, the DRS. Okay, 1 minute.
Yeah, and Wyatt's coming back at him here though.
Oh, Crooken on the back of Riders.
And Allison got an awesome exit there. He's just going to blast away from the off tower. And Bram hasn't really closed the gap at all to Norris since he's gone on those hards.
No.
The lap fresh tyres as well.
The gap to Elder either.
No, I think Udair's in control here. Unless he makes a big mistake, I can't see anybody catching up to him. Oh, Bradder's very close to the wall there.
Bradder's has got no grip whatsoever through this section. But, you know, I think it'll be happy being in P5 at the moment.
Yeah, I think Crooker looking the quicker of the two. But even P6, I think it's a pretty strong result for the racing point as well. None of these guys taking any of that curb.
I mean, they just don't cheat like it.
Well, it's not cheating, it's just bending the rules. That's all.
Bending the rules.
Okay, Crooker can get the move done. He looks
Crooken's
like he's going to go for it.
rules. Crooken's got the slipstream, he's got the DRS, and he's got the overtake mode to take him down in turn number 1.
Bradders with some very strong straight line speed though, and Crooken only just side by side into turn 1, and Bradders outbrakes him.
Yeah,
gets a switchback move though.
Bad move. Here we go. Up the inside.
Bradders can have DRS.
Bradders got DRS.
Yeah, he's going to fight
Here we go. Here we go. Hey up. And into turn 4. Here we go. Up the inside.
And he's got the move back done.
There you go. Look at this.
Crooken,
We've won this for the last 16 laps.
Yeah, this is the battle we wanted to watch.
This is what we wanted. Right, gap from Norris and Hilda, I've been looking at it, it's down 2.6 now, 2.6, 2.5. It's coming down ever so slightly.
Bradders is really struggling through that castle section.
I struggled with the castle section. That's how I did last section. Really oversteering. I don't like it.
Timmy K is going for a move
But
here.
not really catching though, is it?
Oh my
Like,
goodness. 170 miles an hour, and Semike's nearly just had a massive collision with the Mercedes. Gave him room though. And Semike's done that a couple times this race, where he sort of stuck his nose in, hasn't quite committed to the move. But he's lucky that both the other drivers have given him the respect and the room. And Crooken is going to go for a move again.
Brad and Crooken are still battling.
Yeah, Crooken gets a move done. Will Bradders fight back though? Coming down the second straight. He doesn't look he's got the overtake either. And if he does, he's going to have to use all of it. So he looks just to follow him for now.
He's got the overtake done on Alisson.
Bram on the back of Tommy Real. Tommy Real's going to need to be coming in for a fresh set of tyres soon.
Yeah, why did he pick for mediums? I'm baffled. It could be in P3 on the set.
Yeah, he'd be in a very, very good position at the moment. He would have had an easy P4, I think, at this stage.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused, to be honest, but...
Strategy blunder, I would say, from Alfa Romeo. I think he's the only driver on a 2-stop. Willingly, at least.
I mean, he will have insane pace, but I mean... Having said that...
Yeah, but he's gonna drop all the way to P10. And even on a set of softs, which he may opt for later on, I don't think he's going to gain enough time to get all of that back. It's going to be Bram on the back of him now. Should be able to get the overtake done.
I mean, I think the best strategy on every circuit is a one-stopper. Soft to hard, from medium to hard.
Well, Abu Dhabi is a 2-stop race. But
well,
that's the only one.
Even if I do a 0-stop, still wouldn't work.
Anyway,
Bram in a slipstream. Pushed inside.
I have to admit, the broadcast cameras on this track are absolutely atrocious. Whenever you want to see the battle between the drivers, they just seem to be filming a wall. So.
Well, I mean, I guess that's friendly sheet. So,
oh,
yeah,
YX side by side with Allison into turn 1. Bit of contact between the two. Allison holds the position for now.
Bit of lag as well from Allison. There's a bit of lag.
There is, and I think it's putting YX right off. We're going for the move. And they're both very, very low on ERS.
Yeah. Charles is catching up to this battle as well.
Yep, right on the back of them now, and on a set of mediums.
Young's got some decent pace on a set of hards at the moment. He's looking decent. He could potentially be on for 7 race.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be any better than P7.
Yeah, at least Simon Charles. But talking of Charles, here we go, the inside!
Great move. Don't see cars overtake through there very often. He's hit the back of Allison a bit there.
Caught that on the group without move from Charles.
Yeah, you should get the move done on Allison here. Could be 2 places in a space of half a lap.
I don't know if he would be lacking on Charles's screen.
Yeah, he looks to be. Charles flicks to the inside. YX could be going for a move here as well. Semi-K.
Here we go.
But here we go. Yeah, there's going to be 3 of them into one corner. Charles flicks back, and it is going to be Charles from YX to Allison. And Allison loses 2 places in the space of about 10 seconds.
That's just a lag for you, back in Charles said.
Well, Allison got a move here on YX. He's thinking about it and backs out last minute.
Yeah, it looks like Norris is losing time.
Bram's in the race, mate.
Huh?
It's a Bram. Bram's in P3.
Ilda. No. Norris. Sorry, I'm confused. Norris is losing the gap to Ilda.
Yeah, I think, as I said, Uder's in control of this, and unless he does hit the wall, I think. Oh, talking about hitting the wall, Charles just skimmed the paint off of the wall coming up the castle section.
Alisson's got no front wing.
Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, and he's hit the wall. Oh dear.
Is that hard to turn around there with no front wing?
It is, yeah, and he's in the wall, and that's him out. And it's a safety car. It's a safety car. This is what we wanted. And Uder's gone past the pits. They've all gone past the pits, Maudi. Bram's the first one in.
Sorry, I should laugh. Actually, no, that's giving me really weird feeling from Italy. Season 5, and I was on for the victory. Yes, I was on for the victory. Safety car came out, and I'd already crossed the pit lane just to safety car into the
with the front wing change. But the guys out in front they couldn't react
Hey,
in time, and I don't
does this mean Bram can
know.
potentially still win a race?
I don't know if they'll jump them or not. It's going to be close. And safety car lets them through, so if they get to a point where they don't have to follow the delta, then very possibly.
No, I think they're following it out, I think.
They do for now, but
Are they not following?
it may be by the time they get to the end of the lap, they can bolt it down the pit straight. And Brown could come out with the lead here. But as I said, it's going to be... I think Brown is too far behind. So unless they can stop following the delta halfway through the lap.
Bram's going to be in that thing, you know, to overtake.
Well, they'll be in a battle.
Yeah, that's what I mean, the battle.
He's definitely got the pace.
Yeah. Brad has gone for a step medium.
Interesting.
The tyre's definitely going to go to the end as well. There's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Does this mean
I don't think they'll fall off.
To win, Norris?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Norris just hit the wall. Oh my god, I don't think he got damage, but just understeered into the wall there.
Right, let's see if Hilda's going to come in. Yeah,
they're all going to be coming in.
No doubt about it. Nice is in as well.
They should, yeah, they'll come out ahead of Bram. But obviously this is a big lifeline for Bram and Tommy Real, who still had a pit stop.
Tommy Real could be on his first STB podium.
No, he did have one on his debut, I believe.
Did he?
Yep.
I just do the tier 2 race and just hope for the best, really. I don't really look at the results. Yeah. I'm just more focused on my race, keeping it, you know, out of the retirement section.
Well, Tommy Real this season hasn't actually scored any points, so.
Wow, he's definitely scored some tonight.
Well, yeah, you've just cursed him, haven't you?
I'm saying that he's going to crash.
You've just cursed him.
Crash now, right.
But Maudi, this is what we wanted. We're going to get, I think, 4 full laps of racing. Should come in end of lap 22.
I mean,
so it's going to be similar to the race we saw yesterday.
At least we won't have the glitch like we said a few weeks ago.
Don't say that. Could be back.
Well, it's out of the game, so.
It's the curse of the Maudi, I think.
Well, it's out of the game now completely. So.
Well, that's what we think.
Yeah, we say that, but it'll occur even more now. Watch T1 Canada next week. They'll get off the whole race.
So, Maudi, I asked you at the start, you said Norris. I'm going to ask you again now that the conditions are much different. Who do you think is going to take victory?
Well, I said to Ron yesterday when he asked this in the safety car, I said you can't change the prediction, so I'm still going to opt for Norris. I'm going to stay true to my words, and Norris is going to go for him.
Well, I'll stick true to my word. I'm going to go Bram Nilsson. I think it's going to be a masterclass in the last 4 laps.
Because he needs to break and put down into the turn for it.
Well,
so
you wouldn't let me change my decision, so.
You just got lucky in there, haven't you?
Well, it was a good comeback. In all honesty, he would have had P3 in a race where at the end of lap 1 he was down in
but to be fair, he would have definitely deserved it. He was definitely in command before the safety car. If anyone should win, should be able to performance. Anything can happen. But I'm talking vice even on formation up here. Safety car.
Formation, interesting.
But it's a bit like a formation.
Oh, not quite.
The race is now neutralised, so they're all on the self-compound tyres. So.
Apart from
of
course.
They're going slow, Murphy. They're going slow. Forgive me. I'm tired this evening. I'm just ready for the action.
They're going slower than you around this track.
I'm not this slow around, luckily. I'm about 4 seconds slower than this. 7 then. P5 is looking pretty feisty. He looked pretty good on the in the first stint. And
yeah, I think if he can get past Tommy Real early on, he can challenge for this victory. Whether he'll get it within the 4 laps of race we have is unlikely, but you never know.
I don't think he's going to win this race, but I'm glad that he's back up in P5. So I'm glad that
he's got a second chance now.
Yeah.
To at least battle for the podium. I do expect from raw pace the front 3 to get stay where they are. Maybe in a different order, but
yeah. Big cut out quickly. He looks very good this season. Last season it was more in midfield. This season, you know, Spain ideally was up in the top 5. He's verging on the top 5 now in Baku. So watch out for Crooken.
I do see some sort of carnage going on late on here.
Don't take inside that.
Yeah. I mean, they're all going to be absolute gunning it with 4 laps to go. I mean, some of these guys in, you know, P10 to P6, they've not got much to lose, so why not just send it and see what happens?
Well, don't be doing any dive bombs. That's what Tier 1 do. They do that in Tier 2.
Right, safety car should be in this lap.
I need to stop shading the commentary.
Your middle name is Shades, so I think the day that you stop shading...
My apologies, viewers. My apologies. Right, let's see if the safety car's going to come in. Red, so I don't... There's a red light.
Here we go.
Green, now here we go then. So, Ilterman, has he done a safety car restart? I don't know. We're about to find out whether he can blast away from the pit. This is going to be an interesting few laps now. 23, 24, 25 and 26. That's 4 laps now, Quizzy said. You said Bram's going to win. I said Norris is going to win. Here we go then.
Punching him right up.
No, Norris is on it now. Here we go. He's ready to bolt it. He'll win Baku.
And there he goes.
Oh,
and he's under pressure. And Norris has had an awful restart. And he's massively under pressure now from Bram. Bram not using any of his ERS though. He doesn't want to go for the move this early on. But Semi-K also going for the move.
Down the straight.
Can he get the move on the outside? Is he going to hang it out? He is. Tommy Real's going to squeeze him though, and he has to back out of that one. And he's lost the place to Crooken, who's now up into P5.
Crooken tries to block the inside.
Oh, contact! And that's Semi-K.
He got damaged.
I'm not sure. I think he clipped the barrier on his rear.
You can't see the things.
He's down in dead last now. Charles on the back of Bradders, who seems to be struggling on those mediums, as expected. And Udair had a perfect restart. Norris had an awful restart.
Sorry, up the inside goes Charles, Bradders.
And he's still going for it. But Bradders defends, and this is not helping these back grid 4. Mozza hits the back of Charles as well for a measure there. And what's happened to Brown? Why is he so slow?
Pace Norris.
Udair's just broken away. And it looks as if Tommy Real's the one who's going to be... as Charles makes another move.
Yeah, I think Stem's got damage. Stem got damage. I don't know if you take the camera.
I don't know, but Bram's really struggling, Maudi. And Tommy Real has got the chance to go for his first podium this season. His first points this season.
Here we go. Overtake mode for the Czech driver.
Gaining massively. There's no DRS yet. Semi-K's making his way back through the field. After his
I swear that gap just said 5 between Ilka and Norris.
Yeah, it glitched over the line. Sometimes it does that.
Well, I'm racing for the whole time.
Yeah, the front 3 have just broken away from each other. Bram's looking to try and get back in the DRS and Norris, but it's just right on the edge. And it's Tommy Real who's looking the quickest out of all of these.
Are you back?
Bram is just, yeah, he's really struggling.
Here we go then. Tommy Real breaking it.
He needs to save his ERS though. He needs to save his ERS. He's using way too much in positions that he doesn't need to. He's got a real opportunity here to take this podium. Wide goes Crooken! Oh! And yellow flag, that's Bradders. And he hit the wall in the castle section. He hasn't blocked the track though, he's still going.
Yeah, they're all crashing tonight. I'll fall back in.
And Brown will not have DRS. Brown will not have DRS when it is enabled.
Here we go then. This is Tommy Real's opportunity, Mercury.
He needs to save his ERS though. He's burning it in places that he just cannot go for the overtake. He may as well wait for the DRS and then go for his opportunity. Look, he's used all of it. I don't think he's... I don't think he's going to have the DRS.
It's this lap of DRS.
No, but he won't have the ERS to overtake him when he gets the DRS this lap. And Norris is closing the gap to you there.
Norris is closing the gap, but it's got no ERS.
Yeah, and Udair's using more now. I think he knows that Norris is going for it.
Praise them.
Charles on YX gets the position. He's now going to chase down Krukran, who's having a good race up in P5.
Yeah, P5 for Buck, and that's a good race for him. I mean, I remember he was quite far up in Spain as well. So he's had a few performances. But yeah, Tommy Rail.
He's not going to have the RS mode. He's using way too much in this middle sector.
I mean, this is how I use it with the RS, to be fair.
As you can see, so's Tommy Rail though, and he's sliding. His rears are overheating a bit. Look, he's using more through here. Well, a little bit. You won't get as much of the aerodynamic effect through the cost section. You're not going fast enough. But Tommy Real, I think, just used way too much of the ERS early on.
He's not really.
Ram has got double of what Tommy Real's got. So I think he's going to have more than enough to defend. Look, if this is where he needs a good 25-30%, and he's got nothing. So he's going to be too far back. And Charles go for the move on Krukran. He's in the slipstream. Krukran's got no ERS. Has to go defensive into turn 1.
Having less ERS makes you go slower.
It does, yeah. Once you get below 10%, your battery stops deploying completely. Unless you are in overtake. Even then you do lose some time, but Charles not going to move, and it's Tommy Real still behind Bram Nilsson, who's just got no pace in these late stages.
Right then, let's see. Tommy Real, come on, save that ERS.
Yeah, this is where he just needs to completely stay off the overtake button, and then wait for his opportunity down the straight.
It is what's the word? Like, you just want to use it. You just want to use overtake.
Oh, 2 penalties. Krukran and Charles at the same point have just picked up a penalty. And that could give YX P5 in this race.
I don't think his pace is going to be... Oh, no, it won't. No, he's made a mistake.
Right, here we go then, Maddie. Oh, he's used more through that section, Maddie, and he's not going to have enough down the straight. And he's still using his overtake.
Yeah,
he's not going to have enough down the straight. Bram's got more than double. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be easy for him to stay ahead. YX has lost the position to Semi-K, but Semi-K could get P5 here. But
it's the final lap.
We're on board with Udair, who comes up to the line. A dominant display from him.
In back two, I didn't realise the final lap.
And it's Charles to get the move on Krukran on the final lap, up to the line. And behind them, is it Semi who just beats Charles to P5? And it is Krukran just behind, who just beats YX in the end. Mozza, very quiet race, but picks up 2 points. And Brad is
still going to pick up. Yeah, I think he got damage or his meetings went off. I don't know why he didn't hit him.
But
I didn't realise it was the final lap. I completely just got caught by surprise really. And that is your Azerbaijan Grand Prix. That is your race winner, Mercury.
Yeah, and he gains points on Bram in the championship.
I want to say dominant display. I also want to say controlled. I don't think it was dominant. I think it was controlled.
No, he didn't lead from start to finish. He had a good strategy, kept it clean, and just made no mistakes. So that's the most important part, especially when you're racing around a track like Baku.
Yep. And we'll let the drivers spray their champagne here in Baku. Although I don't actually think it would be champagne, I think it would be water, because it's the culture. But yeah, that is your Azerbaijan Grand Prix live from Baku. Yeah. A pretty decent race, if I don't say so myself.
Yep, Charles picked up fastest lap by some distance, apart from Yuda, who had a very good one as well at the end. So, without that penalty, he would have had a good points haul, but does lose out to Semi in the end.
Went for my pen to load. I'm still trying to load into the loading screen. The classification here.
Oh yeah, that's it done. We've loaded through, so...
Oh, okay, we're into lobby. So, yeah, your race winner was Ilda. We're going to try and get your podium finishers into the party now for a quick interview to wrap things up for Baku. But yeah, I mean, quite a race at times, but I mean, it was quite eventful. In the middle of it, we had Bram, which we will be getting his insights on the collision that he had with his brakes. I mean, he just didn't really hit the brake pedal, did he? So there must be an issue there for Bram's brakes. So we'll be getting his insights there. But talking of Bram, if you want to push your audio, it's going to be a quick interview. P3 Bram. A win was definitely on the cards tonight. You had the pace in qualifying, but it looks like you just didn't hit the brake pedal on that one. What happened?
Yeah, I was too concentrated on my teammates side by side, and just when we were supposed to start the break, as I definitely didn't do, my teammate told me side by side, I just got caught off guard and I didn't want to hit anyone. So I just went straight on, and yeah, from there it was a bit of a shit really. But in the end, P3 is quite nice.
Yes, P3. Obviously, you've had Ilda get some points over you. But obviously next week we go to Ile Notre Dame. It's nice to see away Canada. Is Canada track that you enjoy? Are you ready for next week's Canadian Grand Prix?
Yeah, definitely. Canada is one of my stronger tracks. I'd say I'm good at chicanes, and Canada is literally all chicanes and just one hairpin, so it should be a good one for me, and I'll try to get a bit of a better pace today. Next week, sorry.
Okay. Thank you. Norris.
Yes, mate.
Like to order if you haven't already. You you was actually my prediction for victory tonight, and you didn't deliver.
Yeah,
Why?
a small mistake.
What happened?
I got some wind damage. Yeah, I got some wind
you got
damage.
wing damage. When did you get the wing damage?
Yeah, but I must say you had a good start on the after the safety car, and I left my overtake on to get a good start, and yeah, which cost me some wheel spin. So I didn't get a good exit coming onto that back straight, and I just couldn't catch him.
Yeah. Our last time question is Bram. How are you feeling ahead of next week's Canadian Grand Prix? Is that a circuit that you enjoy?
You said Bram. You're talking to Norris.
Oh no, I'll say the same question as Bram. How are you feeling about Canada next week?
Yeah, I'm not excited. Definitely, that's definitely a track that I wish I didn't have to do. But yeah,
Okay. Well, we'll
if
hope
the strategy
race.
is right and no penalties, then yeah, because that's a track that you gain a lot of penalties. So if you have a clear race, you might gain a lot of positions.
Okay, well, we wish you best of luck in Canada. Ildat not able to do an interview, but I'm sure he's very happy with his first victory of the season. Is that correct, Mercury?
Good question. Let me check. No, he won out in China.
Oh, okay. Well, oh no, the other one was cancelled. So yeah, it was the second win this season. Thank you, Mercury, for joining me in the combats as well. It's been a pleasure joining you in the combats because obviously, you know, foreseen circumstances. Yeah. But anyway, thank you everyone that has joined us here this evening for Baku. That concludes your week of racing in Azerbaijan. We'll see you next week for the Canadian Grand Prix. and it is actually the final Tier 2 race before the break, where Tier 1 will be going back to China. That'd be a welcome sight for them. But anyway, we'll see you next week for the Canadian Grand Prix. We'll see you then.